Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, students. How is it going today? I'm doing great. Thanks. Okay, welcome back to our English class. So, today we will have a new material, but before that, we have to pray as usual that we do, okay?
رب اشرح
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي
And then to apply a sense of nationalism in students, let's sing a national song, okay? It is Garuda Pancasila. We will start. 1, 2, 3.
Pancasila, akulah pendukungmu, patriot proklamasi, sedia berkorban untukmu. Pancasila dasar negara, rakyat adil maupun sentosa, pribadi bangsaku, ayo maju. Ayo maju, maju, ayo maju, maju.
Okay, and then after we sing a national song, so we go to your attendance list. So for all of you students, please fill your attendance list over here, okay? There is a barcode over here. You just scan from this barcode, okay? Okay, now it is the learning activities uh, about our class today. As usual, we will do the first step. It is about the explanation. Me as a teacher will explain about our material, right? Okay, after explanation, we will go to creation. It can be the demonstrate or maybe the applicate about our material that I will explain to you. And then after that, I'll divide it all of you into two groups. So you are 10 people, so each group will be 5 people. And each group will have a different task. Yeah, but only 2 groups. Okay, and each group will discuss about the task that I will give to you, and then after discuss you will present your material, and then there will be a answer and asking question. Yeah, it is a section answering and asking and answering. Okay, after that we can say that reflection or maybe concluding about our material. Okay, as you can see, you can see here, this is the learning activities of the teacher and it is the students. All right. Okay, now here we go about our material today. Yeah, it is reading strategies. Yeah, today we will discuss about reading strategies. What is reading strategies? Yeah, here the definition of reading strategies. Reading strategies is the strategy or the way that used by the readers to understand the text. So while reading, you have many strategies actually. You don't realize that, but actually you have used some strategies in the way you reading, in the way from your reading. So that's why reading strategies helps you to understand the text. Yeah, there will be many ways how to understand the difficult sentence maybe, or the something that you don't understand, or the way you find the answer from the what do you want to know from the text or maybe the book that you want to read. So that's why from the reading strategies is very useful for you in reading. Okay, after the definition there will be many kinds of reading strategies actually. Yeah, but I will give you some kinds of reading strategies. Okay, here we are about the first kinds of reading strategies. It is memory strategy. You know, memory strategy is the strategy which involves minds in remembering information given. So this way is using your memorizing, yeah, the way that you memorizing about the information that you get from the book that you read. Okay, and then you will keep the information in your mind because the process while you are reading, so you're remembering about that information, the information given from the book, right? Okay, that's the first kinds of reading strategies. Now we go to the second kind. It is cognitive strategy. Cognitive strategy is the way to construct meaning from text and to create knowledge structures in long-term memory. So it means after you read from cognitive strategy, if you use cognitive strategy from the book that you read or the text that you read, so it is construct the the meaning from the text that you read, so it is the improve your knowledge. Yeah, improve your knowledge. Maybe you get the new knowledge from that book, so that's why it will be the long memory for you. You will have to try to memory about that knowledge. Okay, but you know the important strategy in reading strategies, it is skimming and scanning. Yeah, these two strategy that's the most important in reading. Okay, we go to the explanation. Skimming. Skimming is an activity to take the point of something that we read. It means you read the text by finding about the main idea from the text. Yeah, that's the mean of skimming. And then now we got scanning. Scanning, readers apply scanning and reading to locate specific information. So, you know, actually skimming and scanning is the strategy that we use by reading faster. Yeah, very faster. Maybe only in your heart. Yeah, only in your heart. Maybe only your eye movement. So that's why you can read the text only a few minutes. Yeah, but you have read many words. We can say that like 800 words, but you finish the text only a few minutes. So that's why that's skimming and scanning. But you know, students, actually skimming and scanning, it's often we use when we have the examination. Now we go to what's the importance of reading strategies. Yeah, you can read here, students. The importance of reading strategies are to have a skill in memorizing information, improve the comprehension, and to increase flexibility in handling a variety of reading material. And you may intend to become a more critical reader. This means you are not just looking for mistakes, but also try to recognize the elements of goodness so that you can provide a balanced assessment of the written work you read. Right after we learn about the reading strategies, as I said before, I'll give a task, but uh, do the task in group. Okay, you will be divided into two groups, so each group 5 people, and then I want you, the group one, I want you to find other strategies in reading. Then we go to group two. Group two, I want you to find about the speed in reading. Yeah, so that's why I'll give you 5 minutes to find about the material, and then we will present about that material. Right? Okay. Have you finished, students? All right. Okay, now we will go to the group one. Time and place are yours. You can present about your material. All right. I'll present about the other reading strategies. Okay, we get these reading strategies by website, ma'am, and then I'll give you the references later. Okay, the first strategy, it is global reading strategies. In global reading strategies, it is about setting your purpose of reading, using prior knowledge, checking understanding, predicting or guessing text meaning, and using context clues. So it means from the way number one, setting your purpose of reading. So you have to set what the goals that you have to get by reading that text or that book, and then using your prior knowledge. It means your background knowledge. In reading, you will use your background knowledge and you will match your background knowledge with the book or the text that you read. And then checking understanding, you have to understand about the text that you read, and then predicting or guessing text meaning. Or maybe if you don't know about the meaning about the word, you can find it at dictionary, right? And then for the last, using context clues. If you use context clues, it helps you to understand the text easily. So these are about the global reading strategies. Now we go to the second, problem solving strategies. In problem solving strategies, it is about the paying close attention to reading. Yeah, and then rereading for better understanding, visualization information read, reading slowly and carefully, and pausing and thinking about reading. It means you use a slow reading. So that's why the but because you get information, so you need time to understand about the text that you read. So that's why you read slowly and carefully. And maybe if you want to think about that text, something that you haven't understood at that time, you can pause for a moment and then thinking about the meaning. Okay, maybe that's about the second strategy. Now we go to the third strategy. It is support strategy. Yeah, in support strategy, we use references, material, thinking in both language when reading, finding a relationship among ideas, and underlining information in the text. We can say that maybe the last step in reading, right? Because thinking about language, maybe it's almost same with the adapt to the language that used by the user of the written text. So that's why, and then finding relationship among ideas and underlining information from the idea that you get or the point, you can underlining, make the sign Yeah, so you maybe after that you can you are the someone who forget easily, so that's why you can underline or maybe highlighting about the something that you don't want to memorize. And then after that, yeah, that's all. Okay, maybe that's all about the three reading strategies. Thank you. All right, give applause. Okay, thank you from group one. Now I want group two to give a question. Yeah, one question for group one. Do you have a question? All right. Okay, time and place are yours. You can ask to group one about your question. What is the most reading strategies that other people use in real life? Hmm, that's a good question. Okay. For group one, can you answer the question right now? All right, you can answer good. Okay. Okay, I'll answer about the question. The most reading strategy that used by people in real life, it is actually about skimming and scanning. Yeah, because uh, it's the reading strategy that we use fast, right? We don't need a long time to do it. So that's why reading strategies that the most used by people, it is the skimming and scanning, because you only use your eye movement as the miss said before. So that's why, be like you want to find the date, maybe you find a poster when you are walking outside, so that's why you just look for the date, for the number, and skimming. Maybe you can read only a moment, so that's why other people use other people often use skimming and scanning in real life. Oh right, okay, still skimming and scanning, right? Yeah, that's the most strategy that we use in our life. Okay, thank you for group one. Now we go to group two. Okay, you can present your material. Time and place are yours. Okay, we are from group two. We'll present about the speed of reading strategies. Reading speed is the rate at which someone reads, usually measured in words per minute, or we can say WPM. The minimum average of reading speed is 200 WPM. The main purpose of reading speed is to get the main idea of a text. The readers needn't comprehend the text well. The reader just look for some information. You can get speed 150 WPM by slow reading, 300 WPM in fast reading, and 600 WPM in skimming. Okay, that's all from group 2. Okay, that's all. Okay, give applause to group 2. Okay, it seems I want a question from group 1. Do you have a question? Alright, okay, group 1, please ask to group 2. Okay, we'll answer about the question from group. Okay, our question is how do we know about our rate in speed of reading? Can we count about our speed in reading? Right. Yeah. How is it, group 2? Can we count about our speed in reading? So what kind of strategy if you can count set your speed or your rate in reading? Can you answer now? Alright, good. Yeah, you can answer the question from group 1. Okay, we'll answer about the question from group 1. Yeah, you can count and make the rate of the speed of reading. So the way is the number of words read divide the total time needed. So is the numbers of words per minute. So you have to count about how many words that you read, and then you can set your time to read that text. So you will know about the time, how long do you need to read, and then after you count about the how many words, you will divide with the time that you get, and then that's the answer about numbers of words per minute. It's about the rate in your reading. Thank you. Okay, amazing answer, right? Yeah, because they can answer the question easily. All right, now I want each group to conclude about your material. Okay, start from group one. The conclusion from reading strategies that we have presented before, it is from all of reading strategies above, the students prefer to set a purpose for reading, pay close attention to reading, and use references material such as dictionary while reading. Through the interview, the students claim that reading strategies were beneficial to help them focus on reading, solve problems, remember information, and get mind idea and supporting ideas quickly and understand the text. Okay, thank you. That's all. Thank you for your attention. Alright, that's conclusion from group 1, and now I want to listen the conclusion from group 2. Please. Okay, the concluding about the speed of reading strategies, it is the main purpose of reading speed is to get the main idea of a text. The readers didn't comprehend text well, the reader just look for some information. So you can get speed uh, 150 WPM by slow reading, and 300 WPM by fast reading, and 600 WPM in skimming. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Okay, thank you for each group. Maybe you have been tired because you have discussed about your material. But before we close the class today, let's do the ice breaking. Okay, do you want? Alright, if you want, let's all of you stand up please. Okay, the ice breaking that we will do, it is about the clap your hand. If I say one, so clap your hands one. Once, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Once, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 3 times. Thank you students, thank you for coming today. Maybe that's all for today. I hope this material is useful for you. See you next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.